Hello everyone, my dear students. Today we have a new class and you need to pay attention because this class it is so important for you. Remember, I'm Rhommel Castillo and I'm your English teacher. Please be careful. We don't need to use Spanish words. It is really necessary to practice English every day. Okay? Now we have our first part. This first part is about a little game that will help you in this class. Please pay attention. Okay? This little game is about alien game, an alien game, yes. Like this. Okay, aliens. This case is about aliens, okay? Please, you need to work with me, okay? Come on, let's do it. Level number 1. Please, what is the past participle of read and practice? You have 3 options. You can choose only one. You have 30 seconds. 1, 2, and 3. Past participle. Number 1. Good. Excellent. 1, 2, 2. Past participle. 1, 2, 3. Past participle. Number 3. Okay, good, excellent. Next, number 4. Right at the top. I went to my house. Number 1, number 2, or number 3. Number 1. Excellent, good job. The next one. Write the past participle. Write a book with your brother. Excellent, good job, awesome, you're incredible. Level number 5. Write the past participle of the following words. Go, try, and watch. Number 3. Okay, you are awesome. You are awesome, my students. The next one. Level number 8. Write the past simple of the verb. Stay, go, and defend. Past simple. Number 3. Okay. Hey, yeah. Good job. Awesome. You are incredible. You are incredible. Excellent. I think you are starting so hard. Okay. Now we have this part. First of all, I will share you a little gift for you. This little gift for you will help you with this class. Okay. Yes. Most common verbs. This is like flashcards because it has a lot of things. It has a lot of things that will help you. For example, you know about what is pain, no? But Do you remember about the present? Okay, the present is paint, but past and past participle? If your answer is not, you have this. Okay? The past and the past participle of paint is paint, paint. Okay? You will check this. We have cool, read, for example, of read, read, read. Okay? This little program is for you. You will check this in all moment. I will share you this on chat. Okay, I will share you this on chat. Copy and paste. This will help you because today we have an speaking part and speaking activity. Okay, now you know that we can review past and past participle, but what is the topic that we need to talk today? Please pay attention. It is really necessary for you because it is one of the most important parts in English. You need to know all the times. Okay? In our case, we have present perfect tense versus past simple. Okay? We need to check this.
A common problem students have is understanding the present perfect simple and the past simple. Which one should we use? When should we use it? The good news is, although they can be confusing at first, they're actually quite simple once you understand their differences. Let's take a look at the present perfect simple first. The present perfect simple has three functions. We use it to talk about past events, recent past events, and unfinished states.
Okay, I will check this again. Okay, please pay attention, little guys. I have one question on the chat. Yes, you need to remember that in every class you need to use a little pencil and a notebook. If you don't take notes, you won't learn. Okay, you need to take notes. Okay, if you don't take notes, you won't use this grammar for the class. Okay, pay attention. Present perfect simple for three things: past events, present past events, and unfinished states. Pay attention to the examples.
The first function is talking about past events. To understand the past events function, let's use a timeline. So on the left, we have the past. In the middle, we have the present. And on the right, we have the future. The present perfect simple indicates that something happened in the past, but we don't know when it happened. We just know that it happened sometime in the past between the day that you were born until now. Let's use an example here using the sentence, I've been to Australia. This means that sometime in the past you went to Australia. Now, be careful of the difference between been and gone. Gone means that you went there, but you're still not back yet. Been means that you went there and then you left. And of course, we don't know when you went. It could have...
Okay, I have some question for this. Between the difference being and gone. Being is only for you were talking about that I have been in Australia 10 years ago. But gone is when you are in that place and you will return or you won't return to the city that you are in nowadays. Okay? Please be careful with this. Okay?
Could have been last year or 10 years ago. So when someone asks you, have you been to Australia? It means, have you been there any time from the day that you were born until now? We often use never to emphasize negatives and ever to emphasize our questions about past events. So for example, have you ever been to America? No, I've never been to America. The second function of the present perfect simple is talking about recent past events.
Recent past events. Look this.
We can also use just, already, and yet for emphasis. For example, Mum, have you finished cooking dinner yet? Yes, boys, I've just made your favorite.
Right now.
And finally, the third function of the present perfect simple is talking about unfinished states.
Unfinished. Look this. Okay. Look at this. We've known each other for 2 weeks now. Do you want to marry me?
Just remember, we use for a period of time. For example, for an hour, for 2 days, for the last 10 years.
Remember, take note from this. You are using for an hour, for 2 days, for the last 10 years. Pay attention.
And we use since for a starting point of time. For example, since last night, since 3 months ago.
For example, I've been working or I've been studying in USA since 2009. Okay, since 2009.
Since the 1980s. Let's take a look at our timeline again so we can understand this better. On our timeline, we have the past, present, and future. The boy met the girl at a certain point in the past, and they still know each other in the present, which is during their date at the restaurant. But they have known each other for 2 weeks, which means they met 2 weeks ago. On the other hand, the past simple has only one function, that is to talk about finished events where
Only
the time
finished
is
events.
known.
Finished events. Look this. We broke up. We broke up. Don't worry, planned it.
In this scene, although the time is not mentioned, both the boy and his mother know the time of the date. The mother asked her son how his date was because she already knew that he was going on a date. Also, we can use just for emphasis that an event recently happened. So in this example, the boy could have said, "We just broke up."
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, okay, now we need to continue. Please pay attention to this. This is so really necessary because this is our class for today. We're working about a speaking class, a speaking part. This little conversation we work with you, or if you don't have a partner that work with you, you will work with me. Okay? Please, we need to start. This little example is for you. You need to follow this example because we need to give a little conversation using present perfect and past simple. We have here, in this case, Pedro and me. Pay attention. Have you listened about Louvre Museum? No, I haven't. I have listened about the Eiffel Tower. I was in Eiffel Tower. I walked around 3 hours. Wow, that is awesome. I visited the museum in 1999. I have worked in Paris for 5 years. I lost my job the last year. I haven't heard about that you lost your job. Okay? Please. Now, in this part, I will give you this on the chat. I explain you how to write the sentences in past simple and present perfect. In past participle, we have the questions. The structure is have or has, subject, past participle, and complement. We have yes, no questions. You have yes, subject has or has, and no, subject have or has. This is the kind of questions you need to know. No, I haven't. And then you have the positive sentence. I have listened about the Eiffel Tower. Subject have or has or have, past participle and complement. This is the reason that I gave you the sentence and the words in the pieces. Okay? I walk around 3 hours. Walk is in the past. The structure is subject, past simple, and complement. If you need to write a negative, subject, didn't, imperative verb, or the verb in the present that is not using yes or s plus complement. Okay, you need to remember. And then question, did, subject, imperative verb, and complement. The answer, yes, subject and did, and no, subject and didn't. It is really necessary to remember the questions and the sentences in general. Okay, I haven't heard about that you lost your job. You can click on this and you have the structure, subject, hasn't or haven't, plus participle and complement. Okay, I will copy this on the chat and you will use for the task that we have today. What is the task for today? Please pay attention. Okay, I will show you about how many books did you read when you were at school? Have you read Wasipungo? If the answer is positive, tell us about the book, or if the answer is negative, talk us about your last favorite book in the past. Using, please pay attention, using the grammar point of past simple and past present here. Okay, present perfect. You use this, and then you can use the most common verbs in the cases that I give you at the beginning of this class. Okay, please, you have 10 minutes to make this. Okay? We finish our 10 minutes. I will use this little application of Fluky. Okay? We have here, Juan is not here. We have here Narcisa and Juliet. Okay? We need to start. We have Narcisa, Andrea, and Juanita. Okay? Juanita, hello, good to see you. Go, let's do it. Okay, Narcisa, you were our... Now, Narcisa, please, you need to share us about the information that I give you on the class. Please.
Teacher, do you like to read books?
Yes, of course.
I read books since 2000. I really love Wasipungo. This is a book that talks about Earth and have millionaires people kick to their workers.
Okay, tell me more about this.
Well, it's really awesome. I only read about growth.
Okay, thank you so much. I think you need to correct your pronunciation. It's awesome. Okay, repeat after me. Awesome.
Awesome.
Okay, please, you need to pay attention because we need to work on past participle verbs and past simple verbs. Okay, I will give you some more information when we finish our classes. Thanks a lot. Good to see you. Bye bye.